Is your elderly loved one showing subtle changes you've been brushing off as just getting older? Today, I'm revealing 5 medically recognized warning signs that doctors at Johns Hopkins say could indicate serious decline, and the simple actions you can take right now to respond appropriately. The third sign is so commonly missed that families realize it too late. But you'll know exactly what to watch for after this video. These aren't vague symptoms or things that might happen someday. These are specific, urgent warnings that demand your attention right now, and I'm going to show you exactly how to recognize each one and what to do immediately when you spot them. Beverly, a 71-year-old from Michigan, noticed her mother seemed more tired than usual last spring. She thought Mom just needed more rest and didn't push the issue. 3 months later, doctors told Beverly her mother's body had been showing critical warning signs she didn't recognize, and precious time had been lost. Don't let this happen to your family. Warning sign 1. Rapid, unexplained weight loss. Has your loved one lost 10 pounds or more without trying to diet or exercise differently? This isn't about wanting to lose weight or eating less by choice. I'm talking about weight falling off when eating habits haven't changed, when appetite seems normal, but the pounds keep disappearing week after week. This specific pattern of weight loss is one of the most serious warning signs doctors look for, and families often miss it because the changes happen gradually over several months. Research from the Mayo Clinic identifies unexplained weight loss of 5% or more of total body weight within 6 to 12 months as a critical indicator requiring immediate medical evaluation. Their studies show this type of weight loss frequently signals underlying conditions affecting major organs, metabolic systems, or overall body function that need urgent attention. When Gerald, a 68-year-old from Oregon, dropped from 185 pounds to 162 pounds over 4 months while eating his regular meals, his daughter assumed he was finally getting healthier. Testing revealed his kidneys were declining and his body wasn't processing nutrients properly. The weight loss wasn't healthy at all. It was his body's distress signal that something serious was going wrong internally. Ignoring sudden weight loss can mean missing treatable conditions like heart failure, kidney disease, thyroid problems, or digestive disorders that are stealing nutrition from the body. These conditions progress rapidly when left unaddressed, and early detection makes an enormous difference in treatment outcomes and quality of life. Here's what you need to do starting this week. Get a reliable bathroom scale if you don't have one already, and weigh your loved one at the same time each week, wearing similar clothing. Write down the number every single time in a notebook or on your phone. If you see a loss of 5 pounds or more over a month, or 10 pounds over 2 to 3 months, call their doctor immediately and request an appointment within the week. Don't wait for the next regular checkup. Don't convince yourself it's probably nothing. Weight loss like this is your loved one's body asking for help, and you need to respond quickly. Bring your written weight records to the appointment so the doctor can see the exact pattern and timeline. Start tracking weight this week because early detection of these underlying conditions can literally save their life. Warning sign 2. Increasing confusion or cognitive decline. Are they repeating the same questions multiple times in a single conversation or forgetting important recent events they should easily remember? I'm not talking about occasionally misplacing keys or forgetting a name now and then. Everyone does that regardless of age. I'm describing noticeable changes in mental clarity that are new, worsening, or happening more frequently than they did 6 months ago. Maybe your father asks what day it is 5 times before lunch, or your mother tells you the same story 3 times in an hour without realizing she already shared it. According to neurologists at Harvard Medical School, sudden or rapidly progressing confusion, especially when accompanied by disorientation to time, place, or familiar people, can signal serious underlying issues, including infections, dehydration, electrolyte imbalances, or advancing dementia that requires immediate medical intervention. Brenda, a 74-year-old from Georgia, began asking her son the same question repeatedly every morning. Within 2 weeks, she couldn't remember which day of the week it was. Her son discovered a urinary tract infection was causing delirium that needed urgent treatment, and her mental clarity returned completely after appropriate care. Cognitive changes like this can happen fast, and they're often reversible when caught early and treated properly. Untreated delirium, infections, or sudden cognitive decline can lead to permanent brain damage, dangerous wandering, falls, or life-threatening complications that could have been prevented with quick action. The brain is signaling that something is seriously wrong elsewhere in the body, and ignoring these signals puts your loved one at severe risk. Track their cognitive patterns every single day starting now. Pay attention during regular phone calls or visits. Notice if they're asking the same questions, getting confused about familiar routines, or seeming disoriented. Keep a simple log on your phone, noting any concerning moments. If you see confusion worsening over days or weeks, or if they suddenly can't remember where they are or who you are, contact their doctor within 24 hours. This is urgent. Don't wait to see if it gets better on its own. Also check for signs of infection like fever, decreased urination, or changes in bathroom habits, since infections frequently cause cognitive changes in seniors. Mental changes demand immediate medical attention because the underlying cause might be completely treatable if caught fast enough. Don't wait another day when you notice these patterns emerging. Warning sign 3, frequent falls or severe mobility loss. Has your loved one fallen twice or more in the past 6 months, or are they suddenly struggling with balance and walking they managed fine before? Falls aren't just accidents that happen to elderly people. They're warning signals that something significant has changed in their body's ability to maintain stability, strength, and coordination. Maybe they're grabbing furniture to steady themselves when walking across the room, or they've tripped over nothing and caught themselves just in time multiple times recently. The Centers for Disease Control states that recurrent falls in elderly adults often indicate declining muscle strength, inner ear balance problems, vision issues, or underlying cardiovascular conditions causing dizziness or blood pressure drops that require urgent medical assessment. Each fall is a red flag that their body systems aren't functioning properly together anymore. Vincent, a 70-year-old from Nevada, fell 3 times in 8 weeks. His family blamed it on being careless and not watching where he walked. Emergency testing after the 3rd fall revealed a heart arrhythmia causing dangerous drops in blood pressure that made him dizzy and unstable. Without treatment, he was at serious risk for a major fall, causing head injury or hip fracture. Every fall increases the risk of serious fractures, especially hip and spine breaks that can lead to hospitalization, loss of independence, and life-threatening complications. Additionally, recurrent falls can indicate heart problems, neurological issues, inner ear disorders, vision loss, or side effects from multiple prescriptions that are going unrecognized. These underlying causes won't fix themselves, and the next fall could result in an injury that permanently changes your loved one's quality of life. Remove home hazards immediately starting today. Secure all loose rugs with non-slip pads or remove them entirely. Install grab bars in the bathroom next to the toilet and inside the shower or tub. Make sure every room has bright lighting, especially hallways and stairways they use at night. Clear walkways of clutter, electrical cords, and anything they could trip over. These changes reduce fall risk right away. Next, schedule a comprehensive fall risk assessment with their physician this month. Request evaluation of their balance, gait, vision, blood pressure changes when standing, and a medication review since some prescriptions increase fall risk. Ask about physical therapy to improve strength and balance. Falls are preventable in most cases when you identify and address the root causes quickly. Prevent the next fall today because it could save them from a devastating injury or reveal a serious condition that needs immediate treatment. Warning sign 4. Withdrawal from activities and relationships. Have they stopped calling friends they used to talk with regularly, or lost interest in hobbies and activities they once loved and looked forward to? This isn't about occasionally staying home instead of going out. I'm describing a clear pattern where someone who used to be socially engaged, active and interested in their routines suddenly becomes isolated, withdrawn, and uninterested in things that brought them joy for years. Maybe your mother stopped attending her weekly card game without explanation, or your father quit going to church services he never missed before. Geriatric specialists at Johns Hopkins identify social withdrawal and persistent apathy as significant predictors of serious decline, often linked to untreated depression, chronic pain they're hiding, advancing cognitive issues, or worsening physical conditions that make participation difficult or exhausting. When seniors pull away from their social world, it's rarely just a preference change. Something is wrong. Sharon, a 69-year-old from Tennessee, stopped attending her quilting group and quit calling her sister, who lived 2 towns away. Her daughter noticed, but assumed Mom was just tired of the same routine. 6 months later, Sharon admitted she'd been experiencing severe joint pain that made it agonizing to quilt or drive, and she felt embarrassed to admit she was struggling. The pain was treatable, but she'd suffered silently for months, becoming increasingly isolated and depressed. Social withdrawal creates a dangerous cycle where isolation accelerates cognitive decline, depression deepens, physical health worsens from inactivity, and treatable conditions remain hidden until they become severe. Humans need connection and purpose at every age, and when seniors lose those connections, their overall health declines rapidly in ways that are difficult to reverse. Schedule regular weekly visits or phone calls starting this week, and make them a non-negotiable priority in your schedule. During these conversations, gently ask specific questions about their pain levels, mood, sleep quality, and what activities they've participated in recently. Don't just accept "I'm fine" as an answer. Look for changes in their enthusiasm, energy, and engagement. Notice if their home looks less tidy than before, if they're wearing the same clothes repeatedly, or if they seem less interested in conversations. These subtle signs often reveal underlying problems they won't volunteer. If you notice persistent withdrawal lasting more than 2 weeks, report it to their healthcare provider and request screening for depression and a full physical evaluation. Sometimes seniors withdraw because they're experiencing symptoms they don't want to burden family with, so create a safe, non-judgmental space for honest conversations. Reconnect with them consistently this week and every week going forward, because your presence and attention can reveal hidden health issues they're struggling with alone. Warning sign. 5. Changes in breathing patterns or extreme fatigue. Are they exhausted after simple tasks they used to handle easily, or breathing harder than they did before when doing normal activities? I'm not talking about being tired at the end of a long day. I mean breathlessness after walking from the bedroom to the kitchen, or needing to sit and rest after getting dressed in the morning. Maybe you notice they're breathing faster or more shallowly than usual, or they can't finish sentences without pausing to catch their breath. Cardiologists at the Mayo Clinic warn that new shortness of breath, increased fatigue that's disproportionate to activity level, or labored breathing during routine tasks can indicate heart failure, lung disease, anemia, or fluid buildup requiring immediate medical intervention. These symptoms mean their cardiovascular or respiratory system isn't delivering oxygen efficiently to their body anymore, and this is a medical emergency that needs evaluation right away. Dennis, a 71-year-old from Colorado, could no longer walk to his mailbox at the end of his driveway without stopping twice to catch his breath. His wife thought he was just out of shape from winter inactivity. Emergency testing revealed congestive heart failure, with dangerous fluid buildup around his heart and lungs requiring urgent treatment. Breathing changes and extreme fatigue left unaddressed can rapidly progress to emergency hospitalization. Dangerous fluid accumulation in the lungs, permanent heart damage, or sudden cardiac events that can be fatal. When the heart and lungs aren't working properly, every organ in the body suffers from lack of oxygen, creating a cascade of problems that become harder to treat the longer they continue. This isn't something that improves with rest alone. It requires medical diagnosis and intervention. Monitor their breathing patterns during normal daily activities starting immediately. Pay attention when they walk, climb stairs, or do light household tasks. If they're winded during activities they previously handled without difficulty, call their doctor immediately the same day and describe exactly what you're observing. Request an urgent cardiovascular and respiratory evaluation. Don't let anyone dismiss this as normal aging. It's not normal. Also watch for swelling in their ankles or feet, sudden weight gain from fluid retention, or new difficulty lying flat in bed because they can't breathe well. These are additional red flags of heart problems. If they develop severe breathing difficulty, chest pain, or can't catch their breath even while resting, call emergency services immediately. Don't wait or drive them to the hospital yourself. This is a genuine emergency. Breathing changes are among the most urgent warning signs because they indicate critical body systems are failing, and every hour of delay reduces treatment effectiveness. Act immediately when you notice respiratory changes because swift action can prevent crisis and save their life. You now know the 5 critical warning signs that demand your immediate attention. Unexplained weight loss, increasing confusion, frequent falls, social withdrawal, and breathing difficulties. Catching these signs early gives your loved one the best chance for effective treatment, maintained independence, and quality time with family. Your awareness and quick action truly can make all the difference between catching a treatable condition early and facing a crisis. You have the power and the knowledge to help them right now, starting today with simple observation and decisive action when you spot these patterns. Have you noticed any of these warning signs in your loved one? And what did you do about it? Share your experience in the comments, because your story could help another family recognize critical symptoms they've been missing. If this information opened your eyes to signs you need to watch for, hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss vital health information that could protect your family. Share this video immediately with anyone caring for an elderly loved one, because you could literally save a life by spreading this knowledge today. The people who love you need to know these warning signs just as much as you do.